Hello, hello, hello. Today we are playing some more Minecraft Lucky Block. Let's get to it.
So this one's another pretty self-explanatory elite. He's a playable character from the start and has the highest speed and acceleration stats in the game. But
Get
he's
back
terrible
Lucky Block.
whichever is out to playable and
No. Let's do this. You guys want to see the bad stuff? The hell? Oh my god. No! Speed load! What? Build, my guy! Build! Oh no, I forgot to put on keep inventory. It's right there! Give me that! They're gonna despawn. Okay, I got all of them. Run! Pause. I've got to put on keep inventory. This is just an entertaining one. I'm gonna go back down to cheats. No. Yeah, okay. Yeah, keep inventory. Alright, let's get this shit done. Hey! I need to go on. Yo, what the? Oh, no, speed run! Wicked! Oh, come on, they don't have a car.
Metal Sonic through the flashback game he has at the beginning of her story, where she recalls the events of Sonic CD. And since that doesn't do jack for this story, he's going down in worthless. But in the DS game, you can actually play Metal Sonic for the first time
that's
in the main game,
nice.
but only after collecting all 130 emblems. Yeah, it's a pain in the ass.
Oh, I think I lost one.
That's done. There's nothing for
XP bottles? Wait, what are they? Oh, these spawn in my freaking inventory.
But he barely does anything, and that's being nice. He's not involved in the story whatsoever, but in the multiplayer mode, but he's a full-on playable character. He's a carpenter.
Hey, I forgot. I'm getting chased by silverfish.
He's given special abilities and a slightly
Okay, well,
higher
that's
speed.
what we have to
Playable but average, but he's not playable in the main part of the game.
cool.
He's just a bonus character in the shoehorned-in multiplayer mode. So it's
That was rude, and I'm on half a
Eggman's the primary
heart.
antagonist in the game.
Okay, the silverfish
The two make
Come now.
Metal puts up a good fight, but in the end, Sonic is victorious. And Eggman steals the show.
One time. Shield. Yeah, no, we realized that earlier when I was getting slammed.
That takes a pretty hard This game's
Swap these two, damn it.
He's not playable, but the core teams that are all going
I just want to heal up.
encounter Eggman at some point and kick his ass.
I got like a whole stack of them.
Boys that Metal Sonic was taking the fall. He apparently backstabbed Eggman.
Okay, back at full health. Let's go over tomorrow.
Chaos eventually finds
Done with the gold. These actually. Oh, no, long one.
guys to fight each team, learn all their strengths and weaknesses, and figure
Oh my god.
Can I help?
Next block. Next block. Next block. Oh, I did not just get that one. Yo, what the? Look, I got golden. Diamond! Immortal. Damn. This is good. Silverfish. Oh, wait. Silverfish. Fuck it. Let's look for the lucky block. Okay, so we admit we're not dying this, right? Right?
He's also the final unlockable
We
character,
we
which is sick.
just
And while
I
he's just
literally
average to
just saw.
play as, being such an
What we got?
overused rival leads me to believe
Harry
he's the one
Silverfish. Don't piss
Metal
me.
Sonic's playable right from the
I
start.
could have swore I just got like a full never at all.
Shared story mode with Shadow, which sounds awesome, but in it, he's a mindless servant for
Oh, I need wood.
Instead, Eggman's talking through him and commanding him to do whatever he wants. You can obviously play as him throughout the story, but he's just a puppet for Eggman, so I can't put him quite as high. Now,
I just want enough wood to make the half potato, which is
can only get out because Metal Sonic was carrying a Chaos Emerald and Shadow used it to warp him back to safety. Pretty freaking clutch of him, but it still doesn't save his appearance. He's a standard playable character that does the
One
things of
crafting
another
table.
character, so playable but average. He's not in the first Mario and Sonic
open some
Olympic
lucky
games
box
surprisingly,
after. I
and
just want
after the 2010
see
Winter
if I can
Olympics, he
craft it.
doesn't look back. Now, game to game, his specifics vary a little, and the handheld ones have more expansive story modes that offer a bit more, but I don't think any of them do enough
Okay,
to
just
warrant
getting
ranking
some.
different than playable but average. I'm grouping Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing with the Transform version because they feature the same amount of Metal Sonic. He's not included in the base roster for some reason, but via DLC, you can finally play as him. And he's got a high top speed, decent maneuverability, and terrible acceleration. Solid trade-offs and another solid playable inclusion.
Alright, let's speed run this shit. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, wow, wow. Cow, wow, wow, wee. Oh, I think we're not. Wait, let's test it. Oh my god. Do something real quick on it. Oh no, we're still in. Let's just see how bad it will get. Okay, we need to start opening all the good ones. 5 minutes? One crossbow? Oh wait, that makes up for the many arrows.
Doesn't feature much Metal Sonic. His usual Eggman hijinks for most of the game. He disguises himself as King Dom to host a Grand Prix where he scams everyone who collects their data. So to protect your data from Eggman schemes, you've got to secure your information with today's video sponsor, NordVPN. Take it from a guy whose entire livelihood is online. Cybersecurity is critical, and it's not a concern until all of a sudden.
Okay.
Using public networks
Thank God I don't
just
know that.
traversing the web puts you at major risk, and you gotta
You're
protect
kidding.
yourself. Sign up using my link below to prevent any Robotnik types from taking advantage of your precious data. Oh,
Oh,
I guess
that
it
was
wasn't
my
even
never
Eggman
idea.
collecting the data. The robot that was a part of Team Dark
I just
reveals
want
himself
Taken.
to be Metal Sonic, who took it all for himself. And
Oh, I
still
can
can't
take
beat
him.
Sonic. Well,
I
shit,
said take
but hey,
these.
it gives off Sonic Heroes vibes because Metal betrays Eggman and is the true final boss,
Oh
but it
my
doesn't quite feel the same. There is the added bonus of it being playable,
Get it.
so I think that's
Get
enough
it.
to push him to a very, very light elite. He's not in the first episode of Sonic 4, but the second has him playing a pretty prominent role beside Eggman. You fight him by himself twice, once in a racing-style
Let's
level, and again in a
get
Sky Chase ripoff.
this
Then at the end of the game, he and Eggman challenge Sonic in the brand new
of
Deathmatch. It's
here.
an above
Go, go,
average
go.
role, but that's not even mentioning episode
My inventory's
Metal,
like
which is
fucking-
entirely focused on filling the gap between the end of Sonic CD
Go,
and the start of
go,
Sonic
go,
4 Episode
go.
2. He's the main and only playable character.
God
in this mode,
damn
and
it,
it's the
what
first
is
time he's
this
ever been given
happening?
that treatment. It's also super cool to see a proper backstory on what happened after his destruction, and it ties this game back to Sonic CD beautifully. It's gotta go elite. He gets a full-on recreation of his classic fight in
Go!
Sonic Generations, and while it
Just
doesn't have
get
much
out
influence
of
to the
here.
story, he's
Go!
holding one of the Chaos Emeralds. and
This
Sonic's
won't work,
need
it's
all
so
7 to
buggy.
defeat the Time Eater in the end, so he's technically vital. He is a very worthy opponent to classic Sonic
Get
for
out,
a
get
couple
out,
of
get
minutes.
out!
This seems too high, but no other tier really
Oh, I
fits
think
better.
my invincibility is.
He's not
Oh,
around
yeah.
for very long in this game.
Fuck this.
When after the alliance between Lyric and Eggman goes awry, Eggman flexes Metal Sonic as his
I do
latest creation
this.
that's gonna kick Lyric's ass. But then he presses some magic button that makes Metal Sonic take orders from him, and Eggman's royally cooked. Lyric sends Metal after some crystal that Sonic and Co. were looking for. They do get out against him, and he feels like a really
Oh
freaking
my
powerful
God.
foe. It's a 1v4, and Metal outruns all of
Oh,
them
no,
and
no,
sends
no,
all
no, no,
kinds
you
of
can
attacks
die.
their way. It's a really
Stop
close.
fighting
If
me!
he wasn't a mindless slave, I'd be tempted
What
to
the hell is the kicks? Oh, I'm not sticking around to find out.
After
Walkie
Sonic
walk!
destroys the familiar looking hologram of
Just
Metal
walk
Sonic
out the
robots and animals, the real Metal appears and wreaks some havoc. He chases him around like
Yeah.
part of the subway, then stops at this machine that lets him generate little Mecha Sonics to help him out. That gets ruined, more running, they bump into Eggman, and he gives Metal the Phantom Ruby, which turns him into Giga Metal, an all-new giant f***ing Metal Sonic form. This one looks sick like usual and is a really solid boss fight, but it's beaten and he's gone forever. A worthy opponent, and that's it. I hate Sonic Forces, and another reason why is because they tease us with all these returning villains, only to fight hate Sonic on forever. A worthy opponent, and that's it.
I'm kind of scared opening these
I
Lucky
hate
Worlds
Sonic Forces.
because I haven't
The reason
even
why is because they tease us with all these
done
returning
so
villains,
much.
only to find out they're holograms made by Disney. That includes Metal Sonic, and all villains, only to fight hate Sonic Forces. And another reason why is because they tease us with all
Okay,
these returning
let's
villains, only to find out they're holograms made by Disney.
quickly
That includes
just.
Metal Sonic, and although he's fought as a boss, it's fucking infinite, not Metal Sonic, so he's worthless. He's a lot less prominent than he was in the previous Sonic racing game. There's a full-on
Okay,
story
that
here,
better
but
be good.
He's not a very important character, and he races in Team Eggman, who continually
Go, logo.
loses to the heroes, so not a good look. He's playable, but below average. I don't
I
think that's
feel
him, so.
But hey, it's cozy. My effects are fire resistance, resistance, and strength. 5 ender
It makes a
pearls.
ton of sense given his relation to Sonic. But he's only a ghost, so it's basically just time attack. It would have been so cool if he brought back features from Adventure 2's battle mode, where you could attack each other and actually interact, but this is just stupid.
That's waiting until I got the ender pearl.
He doesn't say
Oh, found them, got them.
but he's seen toward the end chilling with Eggman wearing a Let's Go Gedge, which I thought was funny, but it's still a word.
Don't need the blue ones. Need
Nothing
the...
changes for
Holy
the Sonic
shit,
Generations
get
mode,
out!
But in the Shadow
Whoa.
Generations mode, we take
Yeah.
on Metal Overlord as a boss fight, and oh my god, does it rock. It's such
Get
a
over
visually
here,
stunning level.
you
There's so much
heard
going
me.
on. The
Cheers.
cinematography is immaculate, and it's a fresh take on this boss. One of my favorite fights in the entire series, and the only downside is the same thing I said about the metal fight in Sonic Generations. No plot importance, but this much special
Okay, we're good.
has to be rewarded, so I'm giving it worthy opponent plus. And there you have it.
Hold on, I'll just stand still for a sec. Trying to find this. You are like you.
Sonic the Hedgehog stories range from
You get it.
Super Mario plots tend to be pretty freaking bare.
Yeah, thanks. Easy
Boil
kill.
down to the same damsel in distress scenario. But
What
when
the
they put
fuck
the extra
happened
time and
there?
effort into telling a story, you can definitely tell. Today,
Ow!
every mainline Mario game
Who did I get hit by?
from peak to bleak.
Okay, to make me fail, I'll take off all
Based
my
on
armor.
8-bit hardware, so I can cut it some slack. Mario's out to save Princess Toadstool and platforms across 8 worlds to find her, each with their own castle to cap things off. The first 7 have Toad better luck next time in your ass, and the final one ends with a straightforward fight being King Koopa and Peach being happily rescued. This set the standard that almost every game copies, but since it is the old story, it's gotta go here, and the Lost Levels doesn't bother to shake things up at all, so it's going even lower for being a direct copycat.
Okay, we're gonna open these. Don't.
Mario series. It inherited a lot of ideas from the game it reskins, Doki Doki Panic. And it's not like there's no explanation given in-game. It starts with whichever character you pick falling a very long way and then traversing this super weird world compared to other Mario games. It's got plenty of different villains, from Birdo to Mouser, and of course dwarves, who make it a pretty distinct playthrough. But you know what I'm gonna say, Mario plays it up to the end, implying the whole thing to be a dream, hurts its placement substantially. It didn't have much story, but doing
You
this
gotta
at the
be
end is a middle
fucked.
finger to anyone who made an effort to care. Please.
I think I have an instability.
Mario Land once again shakes up everything we knew about the Mario franchise. This time, we're saving Sarasa Land and its princess, Daisy, who's been captured by Katanga. So we're jumping through arid sands and
May I help?
it's honestly pretty cool.
Ah!
It is the same princess kidnapping setup, but the new
What is
characters given
purple?
a fresh coat of paint and a game from 1989. That's all you can ask for.
You're
It's
fucking.
going here.
You're joking.
Mario Brothers 3 is a stage play.
You're pissing me off. I got a totem?
How fake the adventure was. So so I'll take it for what it is. Another classic.
I'm not taking all these
It introduces
on
the
this hope.
Koopalings, who guard each of the first 7 airships, so that's new. And Peach doesn't get kidnapped until World 8, but I wouldn't blame you for
That was
since
weird.
she's nowhere to be seen throughout. I love
Hey, I can die.
Yo, the final world is one of the hardest in the series, but there isn't anything plot-wise that stands out. It's the same old story. Super Mario
Oh,
World
yeah.
adds some flavor compared to
This is just unfair.
Taking place on Dinosaur Land gives it a fresh new setting, and the Yoshi's playing an
I'll
active
just stay
part
in
in
here
both
for
the
the
story
night.
and gameplay certainly spices things up. It pulls the Koopalings back in, Bowser's the main bad guy again, and he's got his most slick-looking castle yet. It certainly makes the old feel new, but it's still old. I'll put it on the same level as Mario Land.
I don't know how I can hit that. I will close these.
Prototype, the hardest thing is to get started.
It's the ideas and the choice of which ones to flesh out that I think are very human disciplines.
We have started to deal with computers in higher and higher levels of abstraction. Just push a button.
Rapid prototyping allows you to identify what's important early on. People then end up spending more time making the decisions of what they want to actually.
Is that the light source? No. Bottle. Whatever. I think we have to put in the Neverland on. We will not lose. Oh yeah, I should probably share this when I get the chance. But whatever. Okay, now we can open it. Wait! Inside?
With 5 years of complimentary scheduled maintenance. To your doorstep.
Apparently it was
This is
fucking
what makes us
on it.
different. This is Genesis.
Wait, today? No. No, you did not just give me
Mario
that.
Land 2 gives us a plethora of brand spanking new ideas. While
Oh.
Mario was away saving the Rasta Land, Wario invaded his castle and took over his entire island. So Mario's got to fight the squatters' rights and reclaim his estate. Having the plumber not rescue a helpless lass is pretty damn refreshing, and him working through his
Okay,
own
y'all stop
island that's
my
now
name,
flooded with enemies is equally
Uh,
exciting. The best part, though,
Three,
is of course
2,
the main
1.
villain's a human just like Mario,
Oh, yeah.
and their battle in the throne room at the end with him using Mario's power-ups is dope. It's the best story yet, and one of the best.
Yeah, it's happening like right here. Oh, it's still goddamn night. It's just a boy.
Yoshi's Island isn't fully a main
Oh, actually,
Mario
it's a day.
game, and because of that, it automatically
Duff.
has a really unique feel.
That wasn't
Starts off
loser
with
at
a
all.
invading Mario and Luigi to their parents.
I don't
But after
like
Kamek
this.
attacks the bird, he's able to capture Luigi, while Mario falls right back to
What the?
Yoshi, and the two team up to
Huh?
save the brothers. With Kamek being the
I'll
brains
be
of the
right back.
operation and his forces making up the enemy lineup, it's not your average adventure. And while it's not too heavy with story elements, it has a great setup
I'll
and
be
pretty
back.
sweet ending. Which yes, will land.
Coming.
This game is called the Baby Steps, Big Steps game. Are you ready? Here we go. Make some baby steps.
You have one out?
Baby steps. Little tiny baby steps.
I'm back.
Despite Mario 64 having the most in-depth take on the Mario universe thus far,
Okay.
the story is absolutely
That was it.
invisible. Come eat some cake, Mario. Haha, I stole your girl. That's the entire premise. Sure, eat some cake, Mario. Haha, I stole your girl. That's the entire premise. Sure, there's a couple of some characters and a few worlds, but they're all one-offs at best, and don't add to the old Hail Mary. Beat Bowser, save the princess, game over. Same shit, different day. Super Mario story the Mario series has ever
Can you
seen.
not help me?
Not only does it have the most interesting setup that leads to Mario being a convict and having to clean up a tropical island, but it also has developments throughout the playthrough that keep things moving.
Try me
Most
and
Mario games have
fucking
something
go.
at the beginning and something at the end. While this game has some genuine
Charge,
moments
speed
that
up,
fun
speed
stuff
up,
at
speed
both
up,
sides.
speed up.
It somehow makes you grow a bond with a
Damn
tropical
it.
water hose. If that's not impressive writing, then just skip to the next game already. Bowser takes
I
a backseat to his son in the game, and Shadow Mario framing our hero isn't something you would expect to see in a Mario game, but I welcome it wholeheartedly. Delfino Plaza is more lively than any other Mario world, constantly having having to chase down and harass Shadow Mario keeps him connected through each level, and the volcano being home to the baddie base is awesome. There's no question about this one. Mario 64 DS is worth mentioning because it adds playable characters compared to the original, but they genuinely don't change the story. Sure, you start off as Yoshi and have to rescue Mario, Luigi, and Wario, but it's the same old Bowser kidnapping front and center, and the playable lineup doesn't boost the odds. Mario Bros. DS takes after Sunshine in that Bowser Jr. is the central villain. He captures Peach, guards every mid-castle, and even it is somewhat original to see Junior take the focal point, but Sunshine did it 1,000 times better, and the story outside of that offers nothing new. It's the same old premise recycled again. Mario Galaxy is a tricky one to play.
The white one's over
More
at
effort into the
60
cutscenes than
damn
ever before. These feel cinematic, and Bowser
now I
is
need
at his
to-
ultimate. Stripping away the flair, it's the same core as every other game. Elements like Rosalina and her lore
Oh no, we're gonna
story
lose
a
our
good
people.
bit, though. And the ending is also one of the most out of left field we've ever seen. A black hole consumes everything. Rosalina jumps into her Lumas and resets the entire universe, and the love triangle reawakens on the ground of a brand new galaxy. 6 or 7-year-old me had no f***ing clue what just happened, but it definitely makes the story.
If you waste some of your pissing,
For Mario standards, the scope and
I'll go get more
elements
after
boost the
this
cinema.
stuff. I don't know if I'm
It
gonna
brings the
start this
Koopa
to
links to the
live
modern
on.
era, and that's about it. Junior seems to be more in charge once again, which is fine, but it has no ideas of its own and feels like a stale rehashing of the first NSMB and maybe Mario 3, so it's getting less credit than both. Mario Galaxy 2 is straight up a retelling of the original. It starts off with a freaking storybook to set things up. This is peak laziness. Now, it does introduce Lubba as your captain and replaces the Comet Observatory with Starship Mario, so it looks different. Mostly, Rosalina and that hub world were a big part of what made that game great. This one, on the other hand, has no lore and only exists to give us more fantastic Galaxy levels, which it delivers on 100%. Might be the best slate of levels in the series, but story-wise, go play the first
Okay,
one.
jump boost is fucking me over.
Here are 65 AI
Like, completely.
to know.
Yeah, I'll pass. Monday CRM lets you manage your entire sales cycle with AI capabilities that help your team move faster than ever. Reach out effortlessly to leads and set up automated sequences
Hey, when I misplace them,
with AI meeting summaries, next steps, and risk.
I think I will have a jump
Never
boost.
miss an opportunity or lose a deal. The best part? Everything is fully customizable. From setting up the perfect
Yes.
workflow with the AI solution builder to creating real-time reports that give you full visibility across your organization. The result? A faster, smarter, more connected sales process. Deals
Come
faster.
on, I can't put my damn monkey blocks in peace. I'm just making my damn monkey house on the entrance.
Stop taking meeting notes and let ClickUp AI Note Taker do it for you. It allows you to focus on your meetings, not your notes. It captures every
Okay, health is good.
the key decisions. And after every call, you get a clear summary. But where it really goes to the next level
Okay,
is
let's
that
sleep
it's
into-
the AI Note Taker that connects your meetings to the rest of your work. So stop
Look at my home! Look at my home!
that works for you.
If I ever want to peek outside,
For your next meeting.
here's a window.
Mario 3D Land just doesn't give you much to work with. We're only told what's going on through the occasional letters Peach sends from Bowser's captivity, which is about as effortless as it
Anyways.
gets. I'm dropping this into play. New Super Mario Bros. 2 focuses almost entirely on the Koopa Links as villains, and Bowser himself only makes an appearance in the endgame. It is slightly different from the Wii version in that Bowser Jr. is absent, but outside of that, this is pretty run-of-the-mill and bleak. Mario Bros. U does the same thing all over again, but the slight twist is that Bowser takes over Peach's castle and makes it his own, which is, admittedly, kind of fun. It's not an entire fresh coat of paint. For 99% of the game, you can't tell which new Super this is, but it has a little identity, and I'll treat it better for that. Luigi U recycles Mario U's story and gives us a gangly protagonist, and since we don't get many games that highlight other
Okay, let's
characters
just
as the
wait
main
for
hero,
resistance
I'll keep it out of
build.
Bleak. Mario enough to feel like a new experience, with Bowser kidnapping a new helpless females in the Sprixies, and Mario now having Luigi, Toad, and Peach at his side the entire game, for the first time since Mario 2. This helps me feel really unique, and while the plot is almost non-existent,
Okay, I want to watch some Toad Bump, some scary Toad Bump videos. Wait, oh, they're both over. Perfect. Yeah.
Horror is such a unique genre in the realm of video games. There's no one thing
The creepy
that's
way.
scary to you.
The least.
It's subjective. You may not find a man slowly
the
losing
second.
sanity in a creepy mansion
the-
scary.
The fucking. The how the?
What I'm trying to say is that
I
there
ain't
are
in
so
luck.
many different types of horror
Okay,
games
thank you.
out there. And if there's any type of horror game that's existed
Poison.
that fascinates
What
me
the
at the same time, if they're good at all, EXE.
Hey, we'll stop
You
now.
probably already know about the Bloody Blue Man himself.
Yeah, I so we don't need
Sonic.exe was a
this,
creepypasta about a haunted copy of Sonic the Hedgehog written in 2013 by a very not good person. The story gained popularity and eventually turned into a pretty well-known game by
that's
Miss
it.
Crimson.
That's it.
So popular, in fact, that this bloody blue behemoth
No,
is
screw
still
that.
kicking around.
I want bad stuff. No.
Sonic.exe
No, we are doing this. You went in my house. You went in my home. Now leave me the f alone.
I can acknowledge that,
I can't fight them.
but I still like them regardless. And obviously,
They
tons of other
fucking
people
took
like
my
them.
house and left me.
But man, if there are for some of these things.
Peach. Peach, you ugly boy. Eee. Get out.
Off the top of your head, too. But there is one
They
game that
fucking
stands out
took
above
my
the
house.
others. This game led to a comprehensive series with tons of games,
Get over it.
lore, and a surprisingly large presence online. And you'll never guess what this game is based on. Is it based on Scooby-Doo? Toy Story.exe, a title some of you maybe never thought you'd hear again, or maybe never thought you'd hear in general. Toy Story.exe was a game created by Oldham77, a game developer.
Oh, I don't have the joke.
Community. They made classic EXE games like Aladdin.exe and, of course, Toy Story.exe.
Just want to feel
Both these games have been played online quite a bit by some pretty huge YouTubers. What you might not have known, however, is that it didn't end with Toy Story.exe. Oh no, this became
I
a
literally-
goddamn franchise. Parody titles, a remake
Okay,
that
man.
released pretty recently, and a huge overarching lore. I never thought I'd say this, but the EXE universe is kind of crazy. I've seen anyone do this before. I may indeed hold the title of Reviewed Every Toy Story EXE game. Is this a disgrace?
So
A curse on
totem,
the bloodline for the
baby.
next 5 generations? Who knows? Boss fights, beating dinosaurs, and people
Give me my
taking over
sword.
the entire world. All this and more as
We are moving to the fighting.
Toy Story.exe.
They've taken over my house. T-posing, pretending to be my favorite YouTuber Crave.
The Toy
And they're even-
Story.exe series starts off
Find them. Oh wait, no, that no.
This game was released to the public on
Oh,
December 30th,
oh shit. Oh no, no.
Everyone celebrated the new year playing this. Oldham had dabbled in EXE games before creating Aladdin.exe and a few others, so this game wasn't just out of nowhere. This game
Oh
was kinda
my
just
god. Wait,
inspired
what?
by the original Sonic.exe.
Okay, thank God I
I talked
boxed
about this
my
earlier
ass
this year
in.
in my video about Sonic EXE clones. My thoughts on this game haven't really changed since then. I still see it as an early attempt to put a spin on the EXE.
Alright,
But
quick
it still
adjust.
tastes like a comically large block of cheese. Anyways, it's playtime.
Oh no.
Playtime like Papa's playtime. This game's like 10,000.
Okay, the outside. There I have.
An
Sorry,
elegant
100%.
automated movie maker, when Andy was
Witch?
playing
Fucking witch?
accidentally came off. Oh no! What the hell was that? Anyways, Andy made the fatal mistake of being a child, and we all know that children never, ever break their toys or damage them in any way. As punishment, Andy is killed by Woody, to which the toys
Where are you?
and now must survive.
Jeez.
Punishment, Andy is killed by Woody, to which the toys are left in shock, and now must survive this evil Woody's onslaught. Lots of
And this night.
are left being a child. We all know that children never, never break their toys or damage them.
I need to use my
As
white one.
punishment, Andy is killed by Woody, to which the toys are left in shock and now must survive this evil Woody's onslaught. Lots of creepypasta music thrown into this.
I gotta eat fast.
Intro, and now the Sonic EXE music. Woody.exe needs to hit the FL Studio. Come on, man. Similar to Sonic.exe, you're left to play as three characters, starting off with none other than Rex the
I'm
Dinosaur.
not breaking that.
This
Let me
game
go
handled
to
the future
white
footage.
one.
Use the sprites from the Super Nintendo Toy Story.
Just a comment. Give me something there.
Think about ToyStory.exe.
God
The
damn.
EXE brain rot is real. Anyways, traverse the now darkened Andy's room by traveling on
It's
these
fucking
magic
taking
light
over
bulbs.
my house. It's taking over
personally,
my home.
favorite part of Toy
Well,
Story is when they ran into Andy's room.
Okay.
Whoa, hold up. Is that a giant gamer sub shaker cup blocking the way?
Let's do this.
About that game.
Legendary.
Sounds like a great deal for some free drinks.
Oh,
There
well.
we go. It comes to the beer thing. So far,
Yo, they blew up my house.
what if I told you that the sequels to this game are Souls-like? Okay, I'd be lying, but I mean, they're better. Trust me. Eventually, after gallivanting around, the game cuts to
Okay,
the
time to do
Clay
something I
claims
tried
there's
to
no
do
escape.
before.
Now the game gets all good and bloody, with raining blood everywhere.
Guys,
and
look, I can't break
on the
it.
background. What a narcissist! Putting his face all over the room like that. It's not the worst thing he does, though. Eventually,
Okay, I
he
gotta
catches up to
dude,
Rex and
go.
fucking shoots him in
He
the head.
fucking-
Oh my God. When is the last time a creepypasta character used a gun? That's amazing. Next up is the Potato Head, and really there's nothing special to say about this level. There is a flaming buzz corpse on the ground, but as you find out in the later games, he lived. Was he just chilling there? You walk around, Woody eventually sets you on fire, and then hits you with the Woody jump scare. Kinda got ruined for me because I opened the task manager, but oh well. Oh, also, I failed to mention that he refers to Potato Head as a baked potato. I thought that was...
I'm not underwater.
failed to mention is that this game uses a ton of Sonic.exe sound effects, like the Kefka laugh and the scream. Not a clone.
I am not.
I doubt that.
Can you tell me something? Look at my boxing skills. I completely boxed myself in. Yeah, I'm still out there and drowning. I'm not doing this shit indoors. That was a lucky block. Oh yeah, I did. I ran out of red lucky blocks. Damn it. Somehow not out of here, so. Whatever. I can't mind if I'm constantly taking. Okay, I'll leave, damn it.
It's not the chopping
Uh-oh.
block, it's the most iconic Toy Story character of all.
Mikey, I gotta go, man.
None other than Rocky Jumbo. You know, that one strong guy from the movies. See, he was there. Rocky is a strangely prominent character in all of these games, which I kinda love that idea. It unironically gives him more of a character than the movies ever did.
Oh no.
Figure of him to
I'm
commemorate his
going
role in
blind.
Sands of